Hey, what's up, Lantern fans? It's the Emerald Enthusiast, coming at you once again with another Green Lantern video. And there is quite the story behind the pieces that you see before you hear. I actually started this video 2 months ago, and I became so emotional that I had to stop and take some time and prepare myself to do this once again. In February, a package got delivered to our porch, and because there was inclement weather, my wife decided to make sure that the package went into the backseat of her car so that it wouldn't get damaged. She mentioned to me that there was a package that had come for me, and I actually waited a couple of days before I went out to her car to collect the package. To be honest, as a collector, I get a lot of packages. But this time I went out, and as I took this out of the back of the car, I saw that the sender was Geoff Thorne. Yes, that Geoff Thorne, the architect of the story that you see before you here. So I staggered back into the house on rubber legs, and I opened the package, and I just sat there speechless for several minutes, looking at the comics that you see before you here. For those of you who don't know, Geoff was on our podcast, The Emerald Echo, during his time as the writer of Green Lantern. I'll make sure to put a link in the description below. Adam and I had a blast with Geoff on that show, and after it was over, I offered to buy an autographed comic off of Geoff. Not only did he refuse to take my money, but he sent me these. And I'm going to show you the details of these in this video. But for all of his talent, and talent that goes far beyond comics, by the way, Geoff is a good guy. In the time that I have known him, he's answered numerous questions for me and given me insight so that I can, in turn, hopefully enhance the fan experience for other readers of Green Lantern. And during those interactions, he never ignored me and never talked down to me. So this video is my way of thanking Geoff for being so gracious. Here we have Green Lantern Volume 1 Invictus. And this is good storytelling just on the cover itself. You can see all of the Lanterns concerned at Kelly Quintella's disrespect of the Guardians, with the exception of Guy Gardner. So that's a very fitting image. But what's on the inside is what makes this so special. When I opened this up to see this, I was just floored. You can see that Geoff has drawn a portrait of John Stewart here. He's a talented artist as well, by the way. And it says, "Hey, Donnie, thought I forgot, huh?" And there is Geoff's autograph again. And I just couldn't stop looking at this. I had only asked for an autographed comic, and I never dreamed that he would put the time and effort into these 3 books the way that he did. Here's a look at Volume 2. This is entitled Horatius. And I really dig this costume. I certainly hope that McFarlane makes a figure of John Stewart in this costume. Here's a look at the back with some of the other key characters in this story. However, once again, it is what is on the inside that makes this so special. Here, Geoff has autographed the book again and drawn John Stewart in a slightly different style. And it says, "Thanks, Donnie." And above the title, it has this quote from Horatius at the bridge. As you might expect, as a writer, Geoff has a massive literary knowledge on which he drew and injected into Green Lantern. And Horatius at the Bridge is a very famous poem by Lord Thomas Babington Macaulay. Some of you may have even studied it in school. This is a quote from that poem. It says, "Then out spoke brave Horatius, the captain of the gate. To every man upon this earth, death cometh soon or late. And how can man die better than facing fearful odds for the ashes of his fathers and the temples of his gods? So here you see John Stewart, the Emerald Knight, #1. And Geoff has autographed this again. And this is the variant cover done by Jay Hero, whom we also had on the podcast. And here in the top left corner, he's written Semper Fi, do or die. And for those of you who may not know, that's the Marine Corps motto. It basically means always faithful, always loyal, and getting the job done regardless of the odds. And I really like that paired with this striking image of John. I've been podcasting for 3 years now, and my philosophy has always been a very simple one. I want people to share in the joy that I have experienced as a lifetime reader of comics. And with each podcast episode, my goal has always been to put a comic book in the hands of someone who may not have otherwise read it. And if I've done that one time, then mission accomplished. When Geoff and I spoke, it was obvious to me that even though we're on different ends of the country and we've had different life experiences, we shared in that same experience of joy and wonder that comics should bring. And I will always cherish the memories of going on this journey, and it's been an honor to point the way. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to pick up Geoff Thorne's Green Lantern run, either the single issues, the trade paperbacks, or check them out on DC Universe Infinite. And once again, I would like to extend my most heartfelt thanks to Geoff Thorne for these comics. They are now treasured parts of my Green Lantern collection. And that's all for now. But I will be back to the internet with more Green Lantern-related content soon. But until we meet again, this has been the Emerald Enthusiast, and thanks for watching.